When Uganda's Anti-Homosexuality Act was signed into law in February by President Yoweri Museveni, the US government undertook an internal review of its relationship with Uganda. The conclusion is a series of steps, including pulling $2.4 million in annual funding for community policing projects and reallocating funds away from the Ugandan Ministry of Health towards non-governmental organizations. Individuals deemed to have abused the human rights of lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender people will be banned from entering the US. The Ugandan government describes these actions as blackmail.
To be clear, this isn't just a Uganda problem. It's not just an Africa problem. Anywhere where we see LGBT rights being trampled on, we often speak out about our concerns there. So in Nigeria, we've spoken out against the Same-Sex Marriage Prohibition Act, and we've also engaged extensively at the highest levels of government with the police and with regional and local officials to press the message of nonviolence.
US officials and human rights groups are especially concerned over a provision for life sentences in the anti-gay law and see it as encouraging targeted violence. The Ugandan government says that homosexuality is not a fundamental human right and is not guaranteed in the nation's constitution. South Africa's constitution does include specific guarantees. That nation's ambassador to the United States, Ibrahim Rasool, advises the US to apply diplomatic restraint.
We need to be able to find the right balance between moving in with hard prescriptions and allowing the softer way in which people can learn to embrace difference and make the world safe for difference and not, in essence, reach only for the punitive.
The US actions also include a decision not to stage a regularly planned East African military exercise called the African Partnership Flight in Uganda. Regional training of forces and the assistance in the hunt for Lord's Resistance Army leader Joseph Kony will be maintained. The US is working behind the scenes in the country to provide HIV/AIDS prevention and treatment programs because the United Nations regards the wide availability of such services as essential not to reverse the progress made in preventing its spread. Ryntjes, CCTV, Washington.